Yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Pablo and welcome back to GGsports. I am bringing you guys episode 4 of my QB1 series here on GGsports. And in this episode, we'll be making our NFL debut for the Oakland Raiders. If you've been following the series, you guys saw us play at Oregon, win the national championship, put on a decent performance at the Combine, and then get picked 23rd overall by the Oakland Raiders. We were very humble and appreciative of the opportunity, and we said that we were ready to come in and compete. So that's what we'll be doing in this episode. We'll be playing in our preseason game. Coach is going to let us know where we stand on the depth chart before the game through text message. You guys will see that in just a moment. And then we'll get into the gameplay and see how we play in the series that we do actually go in this preseason game. So let's get a text from John Gruden. He said, "We drafted you because we loved your talent and we're excited to have you on the team, but you didn't play much in college and we honestly don't know a lot about you. That's what this preseason is about. You'll be playing the first quarter of our game this week. Use it to loosen up your arms, stretch your legs a little bit, show us what you can do." So perfect. Coach Gruden, we have 9 more years of this guy. Hopefully he'll be a good career coach, but he's saying he's going to put us out there with the first team. We'll probably end up playing 1 quarter, so that could be 2 possessions, could be 3. So that's pretty much what we have to look forward to, and hopefully we can stake our claim to the starting job. But we do get an XP boost by receiving that text from John Gruden. And another new feature that they've added to I guess this game mode, even though it is pretty shallow in terms of story, they did add these dynamic text messages that you get from the coach and you get from your mentor. If you follow Madden 20, I'm sure you've seen this on some other YouTubers channels, but we do get a text from our former coach in college, Jack Ford. He actually gives us 3 options. We can increase our throwing deep accuracy, our accuracy overall, or our scrambling ability. And you'll actually go through this exchange with him through text or whatever it is, because he's holding the phone up to his ear, so I don't know what he's really doing. But you have this conversation with Jack Ford and he actually will give you an upgrade based on the category that you choose. As you see here, I actually said that I wanted to work on the throwing accuracy. My player says that the passing windows in the NFL are a lot tighter than they were in college. So Jack Ford responds with a little tidbit on accuracy, and then afterwards you get the upgrade. Like I mentioned, you receive 3 medium throwing accuracy because I chose that interaction. So there are ways that you do get rewarded for having these exchanges with your coaches. I think that's really a lame excuse for story if that's how they're going to continue, keeping the player immersed. But I don't know, that's just my 2 cents. But you guys can see that I did change my QB throwing style to the traditional 1 style. I just like that release. I like the way it looks. But one part of QB1 that I am excited about, and this is actually just a Madden feature in general that just applies to this game mode, but the Superstar X Factor abilities and the Superstar abilities. I really like this feature because it adds kind of an RPG feel to the game mode. And I'm showing you guys the Superstar abilities that I picked. Just to show you an example, I chose the Pocket Deadeye, which means that I'll have perfect accuracy on all unpressured throws while my feet are set in the pocket. And to the best of my knowledge, these are active at all times. And then for the last one, I chose the Homer Superstar ability, which means that I'll easily enter the zone when I'm at home. So that's really cool. But like I said, I really like this feature because it adds something to play for, I guess, as well. So you can unlock more abilities. It's going to be really fun to have these different ones. But here's the Superstar X Factor ability. And I actually selected Gambler, and this says the best quarterbacks learn to take calculated risk. When they enter the zone, they cannot be intercepted, which is pretty cool. So I have to make consecutive passes of 5 or more yards without throwing consecutive incompletions. So those are the Superstar abilities that I am locking in with. Before we get into this first preseason game versus the Los Angeles Rams, we're still in Cali and I'm ready to hit the field. Like I said before, like you saw, Coach Gruden said I am getting the nod to start, so I'm going to be playing versus Aaron Donald and this very talented Los Angeles Rams defense, and they have a pretty decent secondary as well, so it'll definitely be a test for me. You see, I'm coming out here, I'm pretty fresh, man. I'm icy, to be honest, with those J's. I'm so glad that they put those in the game, by the way, and they actually put the ones in as well. So you know I had to rock the Concords, to be honest. So we are finally hitting the field for the first time in our career, and my first career attempt will be to Antonio Brown for a gain of 6 yards. So a pretty decent start. First down and 10, play action, and just like I said, Aaron Donald, he brings me down for a loss of 7. So here's the next play. Second down and 17. I'm back to pass. Very risky pass over the middle to our tight end, and I'm not sure who that is, though, but he does come down with it. Third down and 8. I'm going deep. That could have been intercepted, but instead it's dropped by the wide out. So we settle for 2 and 3 for 15 yards, and there you can see the drop. And I mean, not too bad. We get the ball back. Third down and 4. I'm back to pass, looking for Antonio Brown, who makes a beautiful catch, tiptoeing on the sideline, and they will call that a completed pass. I don't even know if he got his feet down. Let's actually see. Yeah, he definitely got his feet down. So great catch by Antonio Brown. If we get the starting job, we have one of the best wide receivers in the game at our disposal. So, I mean, the sky will be the limit, but they give me daylight on the right side. That should have been a flag. He tackled me when I was clearly out of bounds. But I guess my player is a scrambler because I chose the improviser trait in the beginning, back I believe in like episode 2 when I was getting interviewed. I chose the improviser archetype, so I guess that means that I'll have some legs. So that's good to know. I pick up a pretty nice gain there, and I have some daylight right here as well, and I'm gonna tuck it down and dive forward, and that actually gets called back though, but still a nice play there. Now on second down and 21, I find Ryan Grant picking up a few of those yards back. Third down and 9 now, and this is probably our last possession of the night because the first quarter is winding down and Aaron Donald brings me down, and that will end my night. I cannot finish the night with a touchdown. No touchdowns, also no interceptions, a couple of drops, and to be honest, QB1 probably makes you get the starting job, so I'll just go ahead and skip to the regular season, and that's what you guys will see in the next episode. Definitely appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Share the video with your friends who like Madden, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.